Good morning guys, this is Ace back with another video, and this time I'm going to do something a little bit different. It's still a model kit, it's still from Bandai, but it's not a Gundam. This time it's going to be the Master Grade Figurerise kit, and this is of the Super Saiyan Son Goku. And this is something I've had for quite a while, I just never got around to doing it. I don't know why. I think there was just a couple of things that I had to do before I got around to do this. And now that I've actually finished and done the Gundam Sandrock, which is, it's a good kit. Check out the review, I'll put a link. It's a good kit, but it's a very simple build. So I thought, let me see if I can do something different. Do something different, which is actually going to be a little bit more challenging, and it's something brand new. I've never done a Figurerise kit. This is the only one I own. I know there's a whole bunch of other ones of the Kamen Rider ones, but I'm not too familiar with the Kamen Rider series. I've never really watched it. So, but these guys, I've seen all three, the Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball Z, and the Dragon Ball GT. So I'm very familiar with this guy. I know this guy inside out. So when I got this, I really got it because I wanted to have this kit. And the articulation and the amount of things we can do with this guy is supposed to be really good. I've seen a few reviews and everything. So this guy I'm pretty much looking forward to. And I'm happy I'm doing this next. The artwork is absolutely excellent on this guy. The kit itself looks really good. Now, I mean, if you look at this, for example, this really shows you all the different things you can get with this guy. I mean, he is really, really poseable. I mean, you can get him in all the different poses that you can even imagine of getting this guy in. And if you get in a little bit closer, it shows you a few of the accessories. You can see all the different hands it comes with. And again, you're not going to get the individual manipulators. You're going to get different kinds of hands, which you'll have to swap in and out. But look at this. Look at the amount of movement you can get on the neck, which is phenomenal. And I love this part. I can't wait to see how this part actually works. You've got a normal hand over there, and then when you bend the arm, you've got the bicep popping out. That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. And then and then a few more pictures as well, which show you the articulation on this guy. So this thing does look really cool. Now, it does show here tear, and what this basically means, it doesn't mean that the kit itself is torn, although, okay, I'll come back to that. It doesn't mean that the pieces that you get are torn or damaged already. It means you can get the stickers. So if you look at this picture, this will show you everything that the kit actually comes with. So you've got the hands, the extra face, all the decals and the stickers, the kit itself, and it does come with an action base. So it does come with a lot, but if you look at the picture over here, you're going to see clearly that there's nothing really damaged apart from that one part over here. That's what it looks like, but everything else is okay. But if you look at this picture, now here the kit is completely painted, it's ready to go, everything's cool, you've got a lot of tears and weathering and all that sort of stuff. This is all, in my opinion, is going to be hand done. So for example, if you look at the knee over here, you've got this big gaping hole right over here. Now this is not a sticker. This is clearly something that the guy who made this kit has done it himself, because if you look at this picture here, it's perfectly fine. So you might have to do a little bit of work on this guy to get him look this good, but it's definitely not going to look this good right out of the box. But like I was saying, I mean, the artwork on this guy is fantastic. The articulation is supposed to be excellent. Is a kit I'm really looking forward to. This is also something interesting. When it came out, I got this thinking that he had some kind of a maneuverable face. But from when I was looking at the parts, it actually looks like it's not. You get two faces. You've got the one which is the serious one, and then you got the one that's shouting. Everything else in terms of the eyes and the way the mouth is and everything, this is literally stickers and decals. So you'll have to have, I don't know how this is going to work. You'll figure it out when you're actually building it. But it looks like, for example, once you put the decals for the eyes in, you're stuck with that face to look in that way. You can't then change the eyes unless you physically remove the old stickers or the decals out. So I don't know how good that is. Maybe we have to get a couple of these guys who can get all the different faces, or just order the extra parts. I don't know. We'll have a look. But this thing does look fantastic. Let's open it up. You do get a fair number of parts. I can start off with this one. You can see right off over here you get the decals. And these do look like water slide decals. Yeah, I think these are water slide decals, but they do have the lines there. I don't know if these are normal stickers or just decals. I'm just going to have a look at that one. I'm not 100% sure. And because there are no numbering system on the tears and the dirt and all that sort of stuff, this does look like, it's up to you how you want to put it, where you want to put it. And the colors are a little bit off as well. This is what I was talking about. You are going to have to paint this guy. Because the thing is, this is what threw me off. Look at the orange over here. It's a very... How should I say this? It's a very light orange. It's not a dark orange. It's definitely not anime accurate. And especially if you compare it to the artwork that you have on the box, you can see that it's not even close. So you are going to have to paint this guy to get it anywhere near anime accurate. And even this one, I mean, this is the typical golden that you get from Bandai. It's a very light yellow, plasticky yellow type thing. So you're definitely going to paint it. I don't know how I'm going to get this thing to be gold and then go inside and do the highlights with orange. I don't know. This is going to be a bit of a challenge to do. But it's okay. That's what these kits are here for anyway, right? To have fun. Okay, so I'm assuming all these blue parts, I mean, you get tons of polycaps here. I just wonder how the inner skeleton is going to work. Because this is a master grade, so it should have some kind of an inner skeleton, right? But it looks like you don't really have an inner skeleton. It's just the way that these pieces fit together to make everything. So like, for example, these pieces here are going to be for the arms, and you know, these are the connector points. I'm assuming either with the biceps or the elbows or the knees. And then you've got the blue pieces in here, which is going to be pretty much for like the wrists and the, you know, the shoulder area, the chest area, that sort of stuff. These are obviously going to be the legs, the waist. Okay. And then you've got the pieces for the faces. That looks scary, huh? That looks like something right out of The Exorcist, or more like Child's Play. That's a little scary. You've got the 4 different hands here. 2 open, 2 closed. What else? Okay. So here's, I think, what's the A plate? And here we go. Here we get a lot more decals. These look like the water slide. I think the first one was just the normal stickers, and then as an option you get the water decals if you want to make them look even better. I prefer the water decals, by the way. These look a lot better. They look like they're painted on. They look a lot more realistic as compared to the stickers, which have that edge, which I don't like much. This should be interesting. I don't really know how it's going to be all put together in the end, but it looks interesting. I want to see how the inner skeleton works. I really don't think there is going to be one from the parts that I see. It's just the way that the pieces are connected that it's going to look like it. So it might be a little bit more of a complicated version of a high grade. That's what I think. And this action base is actually pretty cool. It's very, very clear. I was expecting it to be a little bit of a, like a milky or a translucent clear, but this is very clear. So this shouldn't be bad. Alright, is that it? That's it for the parts. Finally, you do get the instruction sheet. And I think this is going to be very standard to a master grade. Yeah, it's very standard for a master grade, but I like the artwork. It's very anime accurate. It does look like you're watching the anime. Very nicely done. A whole bunch of details, how to do it, a whole bio on the characters with the storyline. And this is from the Frieza series, when he became Super Saiyan for the first time. All the different parts you get and the plates. And the build itself, if we have a look, doesn't seem to be rocket science. It's actually pretty simple, not too difficult. Yeah, so I do assume it is going to be very similar to a high grade, but a complicated high grade. So I think it might be another one of the Gundam Sandrocks where, you know, the build itself is not exactly the most difficult thing to do, but the end product itself is going to be very, very cool. That's what I think is going to be in the end anyway. And then in the middle of it, you do get, again, a whole bunch of pictures of this guy, what he looks like, and again, you see him normal and Super Saiyan mode. And again, it shows you all the different types of articulation you have, all the features, how good it looks, and then it even tells you, okay, I wish I could read this in Japanese, but it basically tells you, I think, about top coating it. So if you top coat it, this is before without the top coat, and this is after with the top coat. So it does give it a little bit more of a shine, and you've applied the water decals or the stickers to make him look a little bit better. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. Okay, so this is not bad. I'm looking forward to this guy. It's got very promising features. Oh, very nice. So here it actually gives you whole details on how to apply all the different things. So, you know, you can see over here, I think they're pan lining it with red and then putting the stickers on for the eyebrows. And then the hairs shows you how the different looks you can get depending on what sticker you use. Yeah. So not bad. You know, honestly speaking, I'm looking forward to this guy. I think this guy is going to be really, really a lot of fun to paint. It's just there's a lot more detail work. So, you know, you're not just spray painting or air spraying, airbrushing a whole bunch of pieces and all that. You really have to go in there and figure out how to get all the details. Like instead of panel lining, if you look at the shoulders, they've gone in with an orange to give you a little bit more of a energy effect. I guess that's the best way to put it. So that should be interesting. I want to see how I can do it. If anyone's already done that, please let me know. Point me to the video or just give me some hints how I can get there and get all these details out. I'm looking forward to this guy, but I know it's the painting part is going to be difficult. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing. I'm going to start building this guy. Hopefully I'll have the build videos up soon as well. See you guys.